It hurts. From young to old. It leaves a mark that can't be healed with just a Band-Aid and some TLC. It's being harassed every day for being something that you are not, for not being able to do things that other people your age and gender excel at, for being different, to be called things like faggot, priss, gay, the list goes on, to be yelled and laughed at because you can't pass a football, because you prefer the stage to the field, to be asked about your sexuality on the first day of school by people whose names you don't even know, to be categorized as a girl when all you want is to be one of the guys. That sucks. Welcome to the life of Jamie Nabos.
I'm drifting, I'm yelling so loud, but you just won't listen. Lost in the crowd, no one is helping.
Jamie Nabosny grew up in Ashland, Wisconsin, a small town located on the shore of Lake Superior. By the time Jamie was in middle school, he found himself the target of physical violence and degrading acts by classmates. When Jamie turned to school officials for help, he was told to expect abuse for his sexuality and to stop acting so gay. Now let me ask you a question. If you were told by a school official to stop being who you were, to take on the persona of someone else so that you were treated better, how would you respond? In Jamie's case, he said nothing. But what he was feeling on the inside was a completely different story. As the attacks continued and school staff looked on with indifference, Jamie lost hope and moved to Minneapolis. Free at last from much of the verbal and physical violence that had dominated his young life, he realized that he was not alone. In 1995, he took legal action against his middle school, where he had been so badly beaten by his classmates that he required abdominal surgery to undo the damage. His first attempt at legal action was unsuccessful, until he caught the attention of Lambda Legal, a civil rights-oriented law firm. Today, Jamie travels the country speaking to students and teachers about the dangers of bullying and how they can stop it in their schools and communities. Jamie's story has been turned into a short documentary, Bullied, produced by the Southern Poverty Law Center in 2011. Now, Jamie was strong and courageous, putting up with so much abuse. To name the most vicious assault, Jamie said, "So, in my 11th grade year, I had found a place to hide in the morning. Some kids found me, and I was sitting cross-legged on the floor, and one of them kicked the books out of my hands and said, 'Get up and fight, faggot.' And when I went to pick the books up, he started to kick me, and he continued to kick me and kick me. I had to be taken to the hospital. I had to have emergency abdominal surgery for internal bruising and bleeding. My spleen had ruptured, and I had a tear in my stomach. Unfortunately, not all bullied victims have been as lucky as Jamie. Suicide is the third leading cause of death among young people, resulting in about 4,400 deaths per year. Bully victims are between 2 to 9 times more likely to consider suicide than non-victims. In fact, it was just last September that 14-year-old Jamie Rodemeyer of Williamsville, New York, hung himself after being bullied for his sexuality. Other cases include the suicides of 18-year-old Tyler Clementi, 13-year-old Megan Meyer, and most recently, the suicide of 15-year-old Amanda Todd. These are just a few examples of all the kids and teens who have taken their lives because they are so lost and hurt, feeling so unloved and desperate. Take a stand with Jamie Nabosny. Stop the constant harassment of people everywhere. Don't let another person take their life because of bullying. Now is your time. It's never too late. Just saving one person can result in millions. Too many of us are getting lost in the crowd.
I'm lost in the crowd. I see I'm drifting. I'm yelling so loud, but you just